Put your little hand in mine. There ain't no hill, mountain we can't climb. Babe, I got you, babe. I got you, babe. Okay, campers, rise and shine, and don't forget your booty, 'cause it's cold.
Well, that from the movie Groundhog Day pretty much sums up how we're starting to feel out here. It's just, we keep getting the same weather every day, just overcast and rain, which when we come out to shoot a video, it's gray skies, no sun. At least it's not raining right now, but it has been. I feel like in the last 3 or 4 videos we've tried to make one, it's raining. But it's a problem for us out here, is that we're just getting a day or 2 of rain and then maybe a break and it rains again, which has led to this, as you can see. And it's a real problem for this project of trying to put this earth battery system in, because with the tractor, even though it's 4-wheel drive, when we get down into this incline and try and scoop up a bucket full of this heavy red clay, we're having a hard time actually getting enough bite for the tractor to push the bucket into it. And then once we get it picked up, it's hard to get back out of here without slipping. And of course, as you saw from the footage at the very beginning of the video, when we try and get it from the greenhouse over to the pile of dirt where we're piling it up, like a tractor pull out here, we're just slipping and sliding. I'm like drifting on the tractor. So it's just really inefficient use of time and diesel fuel. Well, since we can't get any work done in here, we're gonna go inside where it's light and warm and talk about a couple of little projects we did yesterday, and that'll be it for this video. Much better in here. Got light and it's warm. So a couple of little projects that we didn't get video of yesterday did go out and pruned all of our fruit trees in the orchard that we've been putting in. So did some of the preliminary winter pruning on those. Still need to do some work on our apple trees that they tend to grow straight up like this. So we're really trying to form those, to branch them out a little bit more. So that's one little project we're working on. Another little project that Isaac came out and helped me with yesterday was putting together a magazine rack for the office over there. So here's some footage from that.
Every good office has to have a library.
Got to put in the magazine racks
in the office. Back those out, yeah, back them out just a little bit. There you go, and then reset them when they do that, and then it'll pull tight.
Still didn't do it? Yeah, come out a bit further, so it's like all the way, and then you can press it and then go back in. It'll usually, it's just the way the thread cuts.
ahead and pull it tight, pull tight. There you go. That's it. All right, next ones. And there we go. Good job.
Once we got that little project knocked out, we jumped into trying to solve a little problem that we have. We'll start with, a couple of years ago, we built a Joel Salatin style chicken tractor, and it has served us well, but we didn't know as much then as we do now. And if we were to do it again, we would unquestionably just build the John Suscovich stress-free chicken tractor model, just a much better design and probably about the same cost between the two of them. But one, the John Suscovich chicken tractor, is just far more user friendly because if you've got chickens in it, certainly if you've got egg layers in it, you don't have to crawl back under, in a 2-foot space in duck or chicken poop to retrieve eggs or to get hold of a chicken. So, but we've retired that chicken tractor down to the pond and serves as our duck house. So the ducks go in it at night. We just put a door on the front of it and they can easily go in and out. And it's worked great for that purpose. The problem is when they lay eggs in there ducks just tend to lay eggs wherever. And oftentimes they would lay them back under the half of that chicken tractor where the lid does not open. And it's difficult to get in there and get the eggs every morning. Well, they have really started ramping up laying eggs again after the winter. So we wanted to try and just really quickly get in here into the shop and put together a nesting box. So just to show you that video real quick of just Isaac and I out here working. This was just using some scraps of pressure treated plywood that we had laying around from other projects. So nothing fancy. Once we got it put together, we went down, had to undo a few things on the chicken tractor itself, or now what we call the duck house. Had to undo a few things in order to get this to fit. We put it in on the front side of the tractor off of the ground. So it's screwed in, it sits up about 3.5 inches off of the ground and without a top on it, so that when we lift the lid on the top on the tractor, we'll easily be able to reach in and get the eggs out of it, hopefully, assuming the ducks get the idea and use them. And so far, one did this morning. A couple others still were laying eggs back underneath the other part of it, but maybe they'll get the idea pretty quickly and start laying eggs. And this should work out well because then when we move the tractor, it's attached. We don't have to pick something up separately and take it out, move it, and put it back in. It's all a part of it attached together. Well, that's it for this week. We just didn't get a lot done. We had a lot of other things going on off of the farm. Busy week. Did get a couple of things done, as you saw, but so hoping that this will be a little bit better week and have got some ideas in mind for other projects that need to happen out here in the shop and some things that need to happen in the house that we can do even if it's raining, while the greenhouse project has come almost to a complete grinding halt. But pretty exciting. Got this in the mail today, so I'm gonna check out and see what we got from Johhny's. So this is the seeds. Isaac would have been out here for this, but he's working on a paper for school. Tried to get him to come out and do it, but he's a good student, wanted to work on his paper. So we ordered a lot of seeds, as you can see. So these will, oh, exciting. These will be the seeds that we're going to put into, and inoculant for peas. That's really good. So these are going to be seeds that go into 4-inch organic pots. And these are not going to be peat pots that we're using. They're coconut pots, but we can get the seedlings started in them in the greenhouse. And then people can plant them directly into the ground. They don't have to take the seedlings, the vegetable starters out of the pots. They can go ahead and plant them directly. So we have got a wide variety of peppers and tomatoes and other plants that we think we'll be able to offer to people locally. But we'll be able to transplant into our garden. And then also got a really large cut flower kit for market growers and Royal Hybrid sunflower seeds. Pretty excited about both of these because that was something last year that we did just as trying to improve the soil fertility in the field at the front of our property. We just threw out, if you've not seen the videos here, we threw out just a $20 bag of sunflower seeds from Tractor Supply with no real expectations. But once they started coming up, we started cutting them, and when we went to church, which we normally do afterwards and sell eggs and honey and things, we just started taking 5-gallon buckets of sunflowers, and people would buy them. They were really excited to buy them, and we were offering them at a really reasonable price. We're not trying to make a lot of money off of them, but we thought that went so well, we'll try and offer some other things this summer, hopefully, as well. All right, well, that is it from here at St. Isidore's Farm for this week. Sorry that the video was, this is a day late. I've been trying to get these uploaded on Mondays in the afternoon, but just could not get it to happen with everything that was going on this past weekend. So apologies for a day late on it, but we're still on in terms of trying to very intentionally get one video done a week. And it seems like that is doable at this point. And that's it for this one. So until the next video next week from here at St. Isidore's Farm, I hope everyone is doing really, really well. And we'll look forward to seeing you in the next one. Until then, take care and God bless. That's right, telling Turk.